Welcome to your September 2026 reading for all the earth signs, that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. We are going to take a look at 4 different areas this month: your love life if you are single, your relationship if you are already with someone, your career, and finally the guidance you may need for September. At the end, there is a collective message for all the earth signs, and I will have all the timestamps in the descriptions. As always, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Let's get started with the first zodiac sign, that is Taurus. So, for all my Taurus singles, your card for the month is the Fool. September brings a very fresh energy into your love life. You may be entering a phase where you are more willing to leave behind your expectations of how a relationship should happen and simply allow yourself to experience something new. For some of you, this could mean being open to meeting someone completely different from the people you have been involved before. But the Fool isn't asking you to know exactly where something is going before you even begin. It's asking you to be more open to different possibilities and a possibility of a new chapter. So, if you are single, September may be about giving yourself permission to approach love with a little more curiosity and less fear. So, for the people who are in a relationship, your card for this month is Six of Swords. Now, if you are already in a relationship, this suggests moving away from a difficult situation or mentally exhausting phase. If relationship has recently gone through tension, misunderstanding, or emotional heaviness, September may bring an opportunity to move forward towards calmer waters. This doesn't necessarily mean everything changes overnight. Sometimes the Six of Sword is simply about deciding that you don't want to keep having the same argument or carrying the same emotional weight. You and your partner may be entering a period where healing and moving forward becomes more important than continuing to revisit the past. For your career, your card for the month is Queen of Cups. This brings a very intuitive and emotionally intelligent energy into your professional life. You may find yourself relying more on your intuition when making decision, especially when something doesn't look obvious on the paper but simply doesn't feel right, or does. This can also be a month where your ability to understand people becomes one of the greatest strength. Whether you are working with clients, colleagues, or leading others, don't underestimate the value of empathy and emotional intelligence. September may remind you that being successful doesn't always mean being the loudest person in the room. For your guidance, your card for the month is Page of Wands, as well as we have an oracle deck, the Leap. The Page of Wands brings curiosity, enthusiasm, and the desire to explore something new, and the Leap takes that message one farther. Don't allow fear of the unknown to stop you from exploring an opportunity that genuinely excites you. You don't necessarily need to have the entire journey figured out before you begin. Sometimes you learn what comes next only after you take the first step. So, your guidance for September is stay curious, stay open, and don't be afraid to explore a new direction. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel. Your blessings for this month would be in my short videos. I'll upload them soon. Let's move to the next sign, which is Virgo. Virgo, if you are single, you have the Seven of Cups for this month. There may be a lot happening in your emotional world this month, different possibilities, different people, or simply different ideas about what you actually want from love. And That's where the challenge may lie. Not every option that looks attractive is necessarily right for you. September may ask you to become more decisive about what is real, what is simply something you are imagining or hoping for. Instead of asking which possibility should I choose, ask yourself which one is actually aligned with what you want. Okay. If you are in a relationship, you have the Knight of Cups for this month. This brings a much softer, more romantic energy into your relationship. There may be more emotional expression, affection, or an effort to reconnect with the romantic side of your relationship. If things have been overly practical or routined recently, September may encourage you and your partner to bring some softness back into the connection. Sometimes relationships don't need a dramatic change. They simply need to remember why two people chose each other in the first place. For career, you have the Ace of Cups this month. This can represent a fresh emotional beginning in your professional life. You may discover something that genuinely excites you again, a new role, a new project, a new environment, or simply a renewed sense of purpose in what you are doing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a completely new job. Sometimes Ace of Cups is about falling back in love with something you had started to lose enthusiasm for. So, September may invite you to pay attention to what actually makes you feel fulfilled. Your guidance for this month. The card is the Judgment and the Age of Life. You have been training for this for lifetime. Now, Judgment is about awakening, relationship, reflection, recognition, what you have learned from everything you have already experienced, and Age of Light carries the beautiful reminder that your experiences have been preparing you for something. So you may be entering September with a much greater understanding of yourself than you had before. So instead of questioning whether you have wasted your time or made mistake, look at what those experiences have taught you. You may know more than you think you do. Trust the wisdom you have gained. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, and your blessings for this month would be in the short form videos that I'll upload soon. Let's move to the next sign, which is Capricorn. Capricorn, if you are single, you have the Eight of Swords for this month. There may be a feeling of being stuck when it comes to love, but this card often has more to do with our thoughts and fears than with the actual lack of options. You may be overthinking a situation, holding yourself back because of something you have experienced before, or convincing yourself that certain possibilities aren't available for you. September asks you to look at the story you are telling yourself about love. If something is genuinely stopping you, or is it your own fears that's stopping you from moving forward? If you are in a relationship, then the card for you is the Magician. This is a card of communication, manifestation, and taking action. September may remind you that you have more influence over the direction of your relationship than you realize. If there is something you have been wanting to change and improve or create together, don't simply wait for it to happen. Talk about it, take action, use the resources you have, understand and create something new. The potential is there. Now it's about what you choose to do with it. Now, for your career, the card for this month is Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card of independence, accomplishment, and appreciating what you have created through your own efforts. September may bring a stronger awareness of your own capabilities and how much you have already achieved. You may also find yourself becoming more confident in standing on your own abilities rather than constantly looking for external validation. So don't rush past your accomplishment just because you are already thinking about the next goal. Take a moment, appreciate how far you have come. Let's see your guidance for this month. So the card for guidance is Ace of Pentacles, as well as Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. The Ace of Pentacles brings the possibility of a new tangible beginning, something that has potential to grow into something meaningful. And Dance with Life reminds you not to become so focused on controlling the outcome that you forget to actually experience the journey. If something new presents itself, you don't need to have every detail figured out before you explore it. Stay grounded but remain open to what life is bringing towards you. You can have a plan without needing to control every step. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Keep a watch on my channel for the blessings of this month that I will be releasing as a short videos on my channel. Let's move to the collective reading for this month. And finally, we have one message for all the earth sign as a collective reading, and your card for this month is the beetroot, which belongs from the earth element, as well as passion. What a coincidence that we pulled out the earth element card for the earth sign readings. I think this is a beautiful message for Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, because earth signs can often be very focused on responsibility, stability and getting things done. But beetroot asks you to connect with the things that genuinely ignite something inside you. What makes you feel excited? What makes you feel alive? And what is something you would continue doing even if there wasn't an immediate reward attached to it? September may be a good time to bring some of that passion back into your life. Not everything has to be practical, not everything has to lead somewhere. Sometimes you are allowed to simply do something because you just love it. That's your collective guidance for this month. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you sticked till the end, thank you so much for watching and being here. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and keep a watch on the blessings for each of the zodiac sign, which will be in the short form. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.